Hey guys, it's Cody. I'm on day 79 of the Odin project. I'm going to share with you what I did today. I started off my day planning the rest of my website. So yesterday I spent the entire day essentially getting a draft version of the website on paper, and today I finished that up in the morning. If you guys remember from yesterday's video, I am on the final JavaScript project and I'm diverging from the directions a bit in that I'm creating my own unique website instead of replicating a favorite website of mine. So I don't have anything to go off of in terms of structure or style or layout. I'm not copying anything. I have to come up with this on my own. So I started with that plan. And today I actually got into coding. So I started working on the landing page, and although it is the landing page that I created with the landing page project and then used in the shopping cart project, I actually updated a few of the sections and added 2 new sections, deleted 2 sections, but I'll get into that a little bit later. Let's take a look at the screen and see what I actually ended up doing. Okay, so here is the application. Here's the landing page that I made today. So you guys can see it's got the hero up here, the logo, the links to the sections within the page, this Get Started button, and here's the about information, the features. So this is a new section that I added, and then the pricing section down here. And then we can see that the Get Started buttons are sprinkled throughout the page so that the user can then sign up and start that process. But yeah, the 2 things that I really worked on today was this features section and then this PlanCard section for the subscription. In addition to that, I did add a little bit of styling, specifically some queries, some media queries to make this a little bit more dynamic. So the UI stayed fairly decent regardless of the size of the screen. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But let's take a look at the code now. So I use Create React App to get my project folder set up. I'm using Prettier, I'm using ESLint, all the goods to keep everything nicely ordered and structured. I deleted a bunch of the boilerplate code and kept the index, but then started making components starting from the home level. The home is essentially a bunch of JSX and some components that are being returned and rendered. Specifically, if we look in here, we have a couple components that are coming up here. The sign up button is a component. That's pretty straightforward. It's just a button that is also encapsulated within a link using React Router DOM for those linkings. And if you click on one of these buttons, it'll take you to the sign up page, which is bare right now because it's not built. That'll be tomorrow. But yeah, those are the sign up buttons. And if you go back here, we also have the feature icon is being utilized within home. The feature icons are essentially these icons down here that are being loaded. They're very similar SVGs. I got them from Hero Icon. These are essentially being made with this component based off of the logic for the icon type project that I'm passing through the component. And if it's create, then it'll show this circle with the plus. If it's managed, it'll be this pencil. And if it's search, it's going to be this search magnifying glass. And again, these are just SVGs, so I just copied and pasted them for there. But the logic is really the key here for getting those specific feature icon. And then last thing in the home for components is the plan cards, which is these things down here. So each card has information about 2 subscription levels. One is basic, one is advanced. Plan type is a prop that'll be passed on to the plan card. And within the plan card, that plan type will be used in logic to generate either this card or this card if it's basic or advanced. Within PlanCard, CheckMark is a component that I made, and that's just to create these green check marks here. So these are also SVGs, very simple return for rendering, just the SVG in the path. And that's pretty much it for the plan cards. If we go up a level on the route switch, so this is actually where the routing happens for these links. I have one for the homepage, and I have the top nav actually being rendered in this portion of the app, because this top nav will probably be on most parts of the website, at least for getting the user to sign up for the website. And so if we go into the top nav, it's very similar to nav that I built for the landing page project, except now we got a get started button up here. And that was pretty easy. Just put that sign up button component within a list item. And then I'm also using those hash links so I can click on features and it'll drop me down to the section, or pricing and it'll take me down to that section respectively. And so those are hash links. So we're going to be using React Router hash linked library for those. Lastly, I did have some CSS that I made today, and specifically I tried to really separate the CSS out for each component. So you'll see for most of the components we have specific CSS sheets. Sign up button is very simple. The plan card is a bit more complex. Nav is moderately complex, and home has just a bunch of stuff going on there. But that's all I have for you guys today. So if you have any questions about the project, then let me know in the comments below. If you're interested in following mine and Emily's journeys into web development, then hit subscribe. Other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow.